Back in the olden days, you almost always got a spare tire when you bought a new vehicle. Nowadays, a lot of manufacturers are ditching spare tires because of cost. They say it's to save weight, but no, it's to save money. Usually you get just a cheesy tire repair kit located somewhere in the bottom of the vehicle storage area. Not very effective. That's why I carry my own tire repair kits in case of emergency. Many years people ask me, what do I have in these boxes? Sometimes a big one, sometimes a small one. So I'm going to show you 4 items you should have and the mistakes people make when they get these 4 items. Of course, before we start, one of the first mistakes people make in the first place is not having a spare tire. And I get it, sometimes there's not a place to put one, especially in smaller cars. And if you're driving locally and you're close to home or tire shop, not a big deal. If you're going out of town, like on a 200-300 mile trip, you got to have a spare tire. Put it in the back seat, put it somewhere, and get yourself a jack, of course, so you can change the tire. That's the first rule I would tell you. And all the people saying, oh yeah, but I'll just call AAA. Try that on a 3-day holiday weekend when everything's closed. You're in an area but there's no cell service. You should always have a spare tire if possible. That's rule number 1. Now, going to number 2. The first item you should have in your vehicle is a can of Fix Flat. And the way it works, when you get a nail in your tire or whatever it's leaking, you take this can of Fix Flat, you screw this nozzle on your tire stem, fill it up with all kinds of sticky foam. It seals the hole, usually. Gives you enough air to drive to the nearest repair station, usually. There are a couple of mistakes people make, though, when they buy this. Number 1, they want to get the small, cheap can. They figure, I probably never need it. Why not get the $6 can instead of the $17 can? Let me put it to you this way. I've never met anybody who had a flat that said, gee, I wish I had the smaller can over the bigger can. You need to fill the hole, get as much of this goop as you can. Plus, if you have a pickup truck or any vehicle with a larger tire, the larger can will do it. The smaller can will not always do it. Always get the larger can. Play it safe. The second mistake people make when they buy a can of Fix Flat, or 2, like I have here just in case, they don't have this, a pair of gloves. Anytime you use this, you're going to get it on your hands, and you do not want to get it on your hands. Trust me, this stuff is nasty, it's toxic. No. And using a rag, that will not work very well. Yeah, you'll wipe most of it off your hands. A lot of it will now be buried in your skin. That makes it worse. You need a pair of gloves handy. These are cheap. I think I paid like $3 for them at the dollar store. They're pretty sturdy. Don't use the disposable types. They don't hold up under hot weather, cold weather. They'll disintegrate in like 5 or 6 months, usually, in the climate I'm at. Get a good pair of heavy-duty dishwashing gloves. Keep them handy. You'll be glad you did. Third thing you need, mistake people make, is they buy the gloves and don't get a container to keep them in. A plastic bag will do, but I use a container like this, only like $1 or $2 at the dollar store. Protects them from the weather, corrosion. You keep a pair of gloves in a thing like this, they'll last for years. So, your 3 things thus far: a can of stop leak, maybe 2, a good set of gloves and a container to keep them in. Here's the 4th item. Get a flat in the dark. Be nice to see what you're doing. A good high-quality flashlight. Test it regularly. A few extra batteries wouldn't hurt either. Now we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items for me that you want to have handy. And if you're going out of town, taking long trips, or going off-road at any degree, one thing you really should have is a high-quality compressor air pump. And I don't mean the $20, $30 thing you buy at the discount store, because that's the emergency pump they get you from the car factory, good for one-time use, junk. You want a nice heavy-duty one, like this. They don't make these anymore, unfortunately. $75 minimum is what you should be looking at. $75 to $150 will do just fine. And you can tell a good one from a bad one usually by the weight. I've had this 25 years, never failed me, but it's heavy. Very heavy. Means you got a lot of components in there. If it's extremely light, beware. It means a cheap Chinese junker, it isn't going to hold up. I can't count the number of times I've used this. If you're going off-road, you need to lower the tire pressure on your tires, raise it back up. Of course, these come in very handy. And it never hurts to have a good quality tire gauge in the glove box anyway. So you can add 2 more items to your list. And last but not least, you need a container to keep all this stuff in. Now if you see in my box, yeah, it's pretty big because I have a lot of stuff in here. I'm way out in the sticks quite a bit, so I have actually 2 of these compressors. I like to play it safe. Of course, that might be overkill for you. And it's always a good idea to have a fire extinguisher handy, especially if you're driving an electric car, although I don't think it's going to do much good at putting the fire out once I get started. That's why I need a big box, plus some tools and items like that. So no, you don't need a giant box like I have on the right. You probably don't drive as much as I do, as far as I do, and the places I do. For an average driver, the box on the left, with the basic items I described, the stop leak, the gloves, and a small compressor will fit in a box like this on the left. And overall, by the time you spend the money, you'll be just over $100 for everything. So if you're driving a vehicle that doesn't have a spare tire, or you do have a spare tire, you want convenience, I'd get one of these anyway. A lot easier to use a can of fix flat to get to the next repair station than sitting there for 2 hours in the hot sun or the freezing cold changing a tire. A real lifesaver. Definitely worth the money.